Hey guys, so I'm back with another Megaman X dive. So today in this video, I want to go over my account progress, the characters I got from the S tickets, and the events that they have going on. So in terms of account progress, my power's at 53k. I was actually at 30 something k yesterday, so I made a lot of progress within a day. I actually haven't been able to play as much as I would have liked to because I was really busy. But I'm also trying to enjoy the game. I made sure to log in daily to get all of my login rewards and complete my missions. In terms of the tickets, my first ticket gave me Cinnamon, which I was very happy about. She was one of the ones I wanted to get from the S tickets. And then my second ticket gave me Zero, which is exactly the 2 units I wanted to get from those tickets. I got really lucky considering those tickets were not guarantees. They were random, and I got the 2 units that I wanted, so I was really happy with that. And I've been using Cinnamon a lot, actually. She's my most powered up unit right now. I really like her. And then we have the events. So we actually have a new event today that just came out. It's not as intensive as the first event that we have, but they use the same currency, which I really think is bad. I don't know why they did that. The EP currency should have been separate for those two, because even the dates when they end are relatively the same. So they're not really giving you a chance to do these events. I mean, if we look at the ranking, even the people whaling in the game don't have 100,000 points yet. So even they're not done with this event yet. So it's really odd to me that they use the same currency. This event's not as intensive. It does give you event coupons here, which you can use in the shop. We'll go check out the shop afterward. But it's really just stage drops. It's not the same type of event like this one is, where you have rewards based on the amount of points you get. So the event shop for this, the really good thing here is the memory, which I at least want to try to pick up this out of all of this. Some of this other stuff could be good as well. I just find it a little tough to get in and do that event when they have both going on at the same time and they both use the same currency. So let's talk about the first event that's been going on, because this is the one that you really want to grind out, because there's just a ton of rewards in here to get. Just a lot, and the skill points and all of that are really important for upgrading your unit, as well as the memories and these weapon boxes and all of that. Then they have ranking rewards as well, and you'll get a certain amount of rewards based on where your ranking lies at the end of this event. This is more of a passive thing. You really want to focus on trying to get as much of this stuff in the point rewards part out. You also have difficulty settings. There's 4 of them. It goes from 10,000 all the way up until 180,000. So you can pick your difficulty based on, what your power level of your character is, and you get increased rewards for the difficulty that you do. You're also able to just put in all of the EP to do it in one go. So you just do one run and you complete, in this case, I would be completing 4 runs and I get 4 times the rewards. So I'm really glad that they did a system like this where they streamline the process for you, so you don't have to repeatedly do the stage, because that level of grinding gets really boring in these type of games. They also have skip dive, but you get less rewards if you do this. I only suggest using skip dive if you really don't have time to play and you just want to get rid of some of your EP so that you can continue grinding more. You don't really want to let your EP overcap. So it's better to use a skip dive if you don't have time to play than to just leave it overcapped. You'll also want to make sure you pay attention to the bonus effects, because certain units you get additional points that you get. So if you use Zero, who you get for free, you can get 20%. You can get 10% from Megaman, or if you were able to get the armor one, you can get 40%. But for the most part, most people will have 0 because he's free. So you're better off just using him, and then you can just equip whatever weapons you feel comfortable with. And if you equip him with the shotgun, you'll get an additional 20%. So just keep the weapons that they're listing and the characters in mind so you get the extra bonus points. So let's just go into the stage and see what it's like. I'll show you it a little bit, and I'm really overpowered for what it is, so... But we'll do it anyway. I'm just gonna max it out and do it all at one go. Make sure you select the units and weapons that give you boosts in the amount of points you get. So the stages are really fun, actually. They're just like a Mega Man stage. So you have the very lengthy stage with the boss at the end. I'm really glad that they did this because the regular stages in this, you know, they play like Mega Man, but they don't have that same Mega Man feel because the stages in the story make it be broken up and then you have the boss on the final part. This is more true to Mega Man the way these events are, where you have a very lengthy stage and then you have a boss at the end. So I really like this because this feels exactly like Mega Man. I think the other great part about it is that they let you just put all of your stamina in and you get to do one run and it does, you know, 5 runs max. That's also very helpful because you can just get the event done pretty quickly. You know, then you don't have to continuously repeat the stages, which makes events very boring in gacha games. Gacha games run the high probability of the grinding just getting really boring and bad. So I'm really glad that this game in particular has a system where you could just put all of your stamina in and just do a bunch of runs in one go. I also like that they have different difficulty levels, so as you power up, you're able to do harder stages. That makes it feel more like Mega Man as well, because in Mega Man you don't power yourself up. There isn't overpowering yourself to beat a stage in Mega Man games. You can use certain weapons, like special weapons, to beat the boss, and the boss is weak to it. But there is no powering up like there is in this game, which... In this game, since you can power yourself up, it kind of trivializes some things if you're overpowered. Versus if you're just at the power level of the stage, or slightly under, it makes it more challenging. But at least they have the different difficulties, so you can challenge yourself, so you can enjoy this game the way you want to. And with the skip tickets and those things, you know, they allow you to alleviate the grindiness. So the boss is harder if you have it on a more difficult level. If you're overpowered like I am, you'll beat it quite quickly. But overall, I really like the event. I think it's really fun. I think they have certain elements in the system that streamlines it so that people don't have to have that burden of feeling like it's way too grindy and they're tired of it. I would say the biggest problem is the fact that both of the new events both have the same stamina, which is really bad. I think you should allow people to enjoy both events for what they are, or they should not stack events like this. Even the whales aren't finished with this first event, so it's kind of bad. Other than that, I think it's very enjoyable. And it's relatively simple. You know, if you can't play because you're too busy, you can use the skip dives. Of course, the skip dives give you less of the currency, so you just have to keep that in mind. I would only use the skip dive if you really, you know, can't play the game. But other than that, I found this game really enjoyable. I've really enjoyed just building my characters and going through the stages. The events are also really fun, but then again, you know, I've played every Mega Man, so all of that stuff is really nostalgic. The music, the stage, the way it is, the bosses. So I've been really enjoying this. And I've been playing it, you know, trying to enjoy it, not really rushing through it or any of that. So I hope you guys are enjoying this game as well. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.